What's up, Mark? We back at him again, man. Y'all already know the protocol. Kick back, relax, like, share, comment, and I repeat, body slam that subscribe button. Let's get him, let's go. What's up, Mark? We back at him again, man. Wicked and wild situations, you already know. So today, man, we talking about lead and how when you tell a person no for the first time, they act like you never told them yes 100 million times. So now, we got this dude growing up around the way, well-known dude. I'm talking about Shorty was an outstanding member. Now, what I mean by that is, I don't like to throw around that word outstanding member loosely because a lot of people aren't, privileged of obtaining that title. Now, what I mean by outstanding member, he do for the men. He makes sure everybody taken care of. He not backdooring nobody. He not conniving. Like, I'm not following none of my homeboy girlfriends. I'm not in a DM. I don't want her phone number to try to get in contact with you. I'm not talking about you slick behind your back. I'm not your friend in public, but then behind your back, I'm talking snake shit about you. No, I don't play those games. I'm a loyal friend through and through. This was the type of guy that Shorty was. So now he ends up finding out he ready to come across some lead money. Now, what is lead money? Lead money is, I'm from Baltimore City, so we was real heavy with the lead, and the lead paint, the lead, whatever the fuck lead was coming from. It's when you got lead and then you get a check for the shit, they give you a large amount of money. So now, Shorty find out he ready to catch a lead check. When he ends up catching the check, backtrack. Before he catch the check, and kind of where he messed up at, but not really messed up because he was an outstanding member. The dudes that he rocking with, he telling them, listen, man, you already know what it is. When I get the check, I'm gonna make sure everybody good. I'm gonna make sure everybody straight. We gonna get this, we gonna get that, we gonna do this, we gonna do that. Now, when the money end up coming, of course, anybody, you're gonna have a different mindset because the money is actually here now. Like, you wanna try your hardest to not go back broke. If you got any fucking common sense, when you get this money, you're gonna try to do everything in your power to not go back to when you didn't have the money. So now, he's starting to be a little more smart about how he just spend money. He not just blowing his money on dumb shit. He's also, he buy the pounds. He makes sure niggas get a couple of pistols, get a couple of joints, but he not just giving people money. Let's just say for the first 2 weeks, he take the whole hood out, his squad. He go to the mall, buy them outfits. They riding around in rentals. He bought himself a real car. They got the dirt bikes. They doing the whole 1-2. But it gets to a point to where as though he like, all right, we done had fun. I gave y'all some money to keep y'all in the game as far as I bought the pounds. I gave y'all the pounds for free. Y'all don't owe me nothing back on these pounds. And I'm not trying to become the pound man. So whatever you do once you sell that work, go cop that shit from whoever you gonna cop from and go back in. This was the mindset that Shorty had. So now, once he started to cut niggas off, niggas is calling, boy, let me hold $300. Yo, I need $400 for this, bro. I need $1,000 for this. Can you send me $1,500 on Cash App? He started to look at it like, man, one, the motherfucking stash going down and down and down because he ain't really investing in nothing that's going to keep him in the game. So he looking at this shit like, man, this money getting lower and lower and ain't none of y'all really doing nothing. And he also get around some big men who got a dope block. So now when he get around the big fellas with the dope block, they tell him like, look, give us $5,000. We gonna end up giving you $10,000 back, and you can just stack that shit if you want to invest in what the fuck we got going on. He like, all right, that's a bet. But at the same time of him, being around these gentlemen, being around these men, they grooming them. They telling them like, Shorty, don't go for that shit. Don't just be giving these niggas money, man. These niggas, once you go back broke, they gonna laugh at you, man. Don't even fall for the bait. So now he moving and grooving with a different mindset because he like, man, you know what? You right. This my money. It is your money. I done did right for all my homeboys, which you did. And I'm not trying to go back broke, which you entitled to have that opinion and thought. So he started to cut niggas off. Of course, you already know what come with that. Now motherfuckers is plotting, backdoor, and they getting conniving, man. Fuck that. Niggas ready to put yo in the trunk, man. Yo want some old suck ass shit. And he had, I don't know why he did this. He didn't take all the money out, but he pulled a large lump sum of money out of the check and he got it in cash. Now, he done took some of that cash and he fucking with the dudes that got the dope block. So now when he getting his money back off that investment, that shit coming back in cold cash too. So he got nothing but cash put up in the stash spot. So now when I say the stash spot, I mean he got a little ducked off apartment for real. But he done fucked up, or did he? Because he done showed these guys who plotting on him now where he stay at. But when he showed them the spot, these was his homeboys. They wasn't plotting on him. This is the wicked and wild cycle that I be trying to explain to y'all. So now these guys got to play the 50. They calling them up. Hey, boy, what the fuck going on? Damn, you get money. You hanging with these niggas now. You don't fuck with niggas no more. You ain't coming out, man. Niggas trying to slide down the way. What's going on? So now he started to feel guilty. Like, yeah, all right, I ain't giving them no money no more. I figured they done got past that because they calling me, asking me what I'm doing. They not asking for money. And to be honest, he missed his homeboys. Like, yeah, the niggas that he fucking with on the dope block shit, they older guys. They not his actual friends that he grew up with. He really want to hang with his friends with this money, but they on some wicked and wild clown shit. So now they done called him. He go meets up with him. They shoot down the spot. Now the plan with them is, we gonna get him drunk. Once we get him drunk, take him back to the car. Motherfucker gonna put the iron on him, put his ass in the trunk, go to the spot, take the keys up off of him, grab the money, and from there you got one or two options. So now they ends up doing that. They get him. They go down to the club. They out having a good time, partying, bullshitting. They drinking. He ends up getting busted. Now that he drunk, they get him back in the car. He jump in the back seat. One of them jump in the driver's seat. Now it's 3 people in the back seat, a driver and a passenger, so it's 5 people total in the car. But he's in the back seat in the middle, slumped out because he busted whole time. The dude that's next to him, he come off the hip, he just get to working him. Bang, 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 bang. He put that motherfucker on him like 4 times. You see blood spurting all in the back seat, on the window, all kind of shit. Now when he go out, they gets to the spot, they grab the keys for real. They grab everything that they gonna take up out of the house. They come back to the car. Now, the plan was just to leave him right there. They looking like, man, fuck that. Fuck him if he want to go to war. It is what it is. But one of the guys that's with the group, they tell him like, man, what the fuck, is you crazy? He's going to know we did this shit. And 2, he fucking with them big men down there. They got the fucking dope block. They got hitters. They got money. Man, they going to end up sending a blitz, man. We got to off his ass. So they start to go with a back and forth debate on how they gonna do that. Whole time they come to the conclusion, man, fuck that, we gotta off them. Boom! They ends up offing them, leaving them right there. They gets up out of there. No word come back for like 30 days, but like I say, you got people that just talk too fucking much, and everybody not meant to do everything. Like, some niggas is good at hustling, some niggas is good at robbing, some niggas good at keeping their mouth shut, some niggas good at head tapping, but it's rare that you get a rare breed that can do all of those. Bust a nigga head, keep his mouth closed, stay to the code, not fucking do what the fuck you not supposed to do. Whole time you got this dude, he going around fucking with the broad. He talking all tender to her, laid up pillow talking to her. She telling her homegirls telling these boyfriends. Word end up getting back who the fuck did what. Now, the dudes that's running the dope block, they got money invested in Shorty, and Shorty got money invested in them. So it's like, hold on, no, we ain't ready to go for that, because they was really making some good ass money, and they was ready up the investment. Like, look, you gave us $5,000 the first time, gave us $10,000 2-3 months after that, gave us $15,000 about a half a year after that. Now it's time to jump that motherfucker up, go 40,000. So now they trying to get him to budge to kick out more money on a legal tip. Like, if you give us 30, we gonna give you 60 back, whatever the case may be. So now the big men down there that got the dope block, they ends up getting word that these cutthroat conniving niggas did that shit. They ends up dropping the bag on they hitters. They shooters come up there, ends up spanking 2 of the 5 niggas. The other 3, they start to get annoyed. They jump town. Now, what do I mean by jump town? If they was from over East Baltimore, they migrate over west. If they was from over west, they going down south. If they was from down south, they going over east. So now these niggas is all hood hopping, land low, whatever the case may be. 2 niggas end up getting wiped down. But look at that, yo. All over some petty ass money, and the motherfucker feeling entitled to your money. Like, I don't owe you nothing, because 1, I done did what I was supposed to do, and I wasn't entitled to do that. But a motherfucker don't be having that mindset, yo. They feel entitled, and then when they don't get what they feel they entitled to, they want to backdoor you. But with that being said, let's jump into story number 2. Now, story number 2, we got another wicked and wild one, man. We got this little dude, quick one, straight to the point. We got this little dude for real. He growing up, and his whole thing was he wanted to shine on his homeboys. Like, he would always come across good situations, and he would never put them in. He just always wanted to act like and pretend like he was the boss of the crew. So one day he ends up tapping in with his uncle. His uncle ends up linking up with some niggas out California. They catching the pounds of the weed. He sending the shit through the mail. So whole time a good package come, he jumps up the homeboy. He wake up, jump on the phone. He called 2-3 of his homeboys, telling them he ready to come pick them up. The package just lands. So quite naturally, the homeboys that's on the phone, they looking at it like, shit, you calling us 7 in the morning to go meet up with your uncle who's the connect. We already get bust down. Whole time they get there, him and his uncle sitting right there with probably like 25 pounds. So his uncle ends up blessing his nephew with probably like 10. He bag up the other 15. He gets up out of there. So now it's just the nephew, all his homeboys in a room with 10 pounds. he started bagging the 10 pounds up. So now once they finish bagging everything up, the homeboys even help. They ready to go outside and hit the street. Niggas, the homeboys sitting right there looking like, man, shit, you ain't ready to get niggas a cutie, half a pound. Like, what the fuck we doing? What's the game plan? He say, no, what the fuck? I'll give y'all a good price, but I ain't ready to throw y'all nothing. Man, what the fuck is you talking about? That shit built so much anger because it's like, man, you lost your mind, bro. You called niggas at 7 in the morning to come right here to damn near make sure everything, basically for us to see you get blessed with something. Like, you called them there for them to watch you get a blessing, and then you don't do right for the team, but you called them there. Like, you could have just kept that shit to yourself, got the pounds, and called them and told them, look, man, I got some grass on deck if niggas trying, you know what I mean, if niggas trying to go. Whole time they say, man, fuck that. Nigga don't want to really take it there with him because it's like, man, niggas love shorty, but it's like, no, he gotta pay for that. So they start to feel like, man, fuck that shit. We got something for shorty. Boom, they ends up going outside. They start working the block. One of the homeboys, he got a nigga that's from over South Baltimore, for real. That, you know, he play by the code. He play by the rules of the jungle. He called him up, man, listen, pull right here for real. Jack this bitch ass nigga, boom, break me down for real. So now it's like, listen, I'm putting you on the lick. Once you rob the nigga, just split that shit with me or break me down. Whole time, the little nigga from down south pull up. The cousin and the rest of the homeboys, they shoot to a McDonald's. The homeboys say, man, let's go grab something to eat real quick. Now, the McDonald's ain't nothing but probably like a 5-minute walk from their neighborhood, so they don't go in the car, nothing, and they ain't got no pistols on them neither. They walks up there for real, boom, nigga pull up. So now what the whole case of the robbery is, fuck the pounds, take this nigga money, because he probably had like $6,000-7,000 on him. And like I see, it was still love. So a nigga don't want you to get shot or nothing, but a nigga wants you to know, like, all right, once you get robbed, you gonna be coming back to your homeboys talking about, man, I need y'all to help me, but you just wouldn't help them when you had 10 pounds in your hand and they ain't had no work, you feel what I'm saying? It ain't like his homeboys had shit that was going. Even if they did, why the fuck would you call them there and not help them out? So whole time they gets up to the McDonald's where they go order their food. As they walking out, they bend the corner, they go back down the way. They see a silver TL pull up on the middle of the street. Boom, he pull up in the middle of the street like the red light, like this light right here. But he veer off, park the car, boom, he jump out. They walking forward, he park his car right here, he jump out, so now he behind him. He run down, smack the shit out of him in the back of his head. Bitch! Whole time with him. Now, mind you, the dude that's getting jacked, he tender. He ain't really going, he ain't got no buck in him. He ain't really going to go for broke. Whole time when he get hit in the head, he spin around and throw his hands in the air. All the homeboys that's right there, they already knew what time it was. They takes off running, knowing that the hitter wasn't going to do nothing. Whole time he drags him to the ground. He raid over, work him whole time. When he lift that motherfucker up, the little nephew for real, he start balling up and curling. He say, man, bitch, kick that shit out. He goes in his pocket, literally, like I said, he ain't have no buck in him. Goes in his pocket, whips out the money, give it to him, shorty, take off. Probably like an hour or two later on that day, the homeboy that set the shit up, he meets up with him, he get his half, he come back around the way, he bust the rest of the homeboys off. And just as suspected, the nephew that got robbed, he turned to them, man, this shit crazy, yo, why y'all run on me, yo? Man, listen, I think I know, man, we gotta get back, bop, 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 bop. Now he want them to help him to get back to the nigga that did this, whoever it may be, because he don't know who the fuck did it to him. And they know they don't know because they the one that ordered the shit up. So, wicked and wild situation, man. But this is why I tell y'all don't get involved in the street, yo. This is why I tell y'all don't get involved in the field, because the shit is not worth it, man. Take it from your boy. But with that being said, Mob, thank y'all for riding with me. Well, you know you forever locked in with your boy Stories with V. At this time, one more time for me, Mob. Like, share, comment, and I repeat, body slam that subscribe button, y'all. We'll be at 100K in no time from the bottom of my heart. I love each and every one of y'all, man. Y'all know what time it is. V Media. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. Let's go.